Here and welcome to the show.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox totaled 13 hits.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Since you feel me now, I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
From the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Behind 0-2 now. And the curveball is swung on and missed, and a good pitch there results in a strikeout to begin the afternoon. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He went deep in the contest last night. Right fielder is on the run. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Yordan Alvarez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball.
He's back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get himself.
So he sets him down swinging. Yordan Alvarez, the second out of the opening frame. Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Comes set, the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
Fake a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. A run will score in the inning on this. Lance McCullers gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
So the bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. swing and a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 17 home runs and 34 driven in. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there, 1 away. Next it'll be Chas McCormick. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Jason Castro stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Now here's a swing by Castro as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. Gone!
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Joel Booker tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Yuli Gurriel is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. A 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of it. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, just a 1 for 9. On the ground to the left side. throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a little tapper. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And it's fouled away. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Now he's safe at third as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI, two-bagger.
Christian Vasquez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Lifted down the line in left. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third.
High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More from Fenway in a moment. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Verdugo is there, 2 gone. Stepping in once again is Jose Altuve, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a line drive to left. Schwarber gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros lead. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder, Alex.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Line down the left field line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Kike Hernandez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So two out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Out in front of it, strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
Just what the ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind.
The Red Sox tack on one more. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. To the plate now, Chas McCormick, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Strike 2. Correa gets his lead at first, nobody out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to Jason Castro. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Joe Booker comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. To 1-2 now. And another foul ball. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Fouled away. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Houston's out in front 5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the DH, J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year as we are all tied at 5. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Roy, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
The 1-1 home. Taken for strike 2. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The average is at 3. 308 entering play. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. And that one yanked just foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. We played 4, all even at 5 apiece. Now into the box, Alex Bregman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Alex Bregman.
Now let's go and like the city, whoever's where it's at, we gotta hit it up. Everybody favors, we can get it up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red time.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently 3rd best on this Astros ball club. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Bregman stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2 up.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1. Taken in strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing...
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. This ballgame still tied. Stepping up is Bobby Dalbec as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Boy, he's really on a roll at Hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Alex Verdugo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Misses, ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So he got him looking there. Alex Verdugo. Here comes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that. He's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner in there for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1 home. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. McCormick retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1. Now it'll be Chas McCormick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Jason Castro stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And it's gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Joe Booker.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention, please.
Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. At the plate now, Joe Booker. And so take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to shallow center. On the run is Verdugo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of a solo homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the Red Sox 5. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. Bregman gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Shot down the first baseline. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You can tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Again, another foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. He's set. Here it comes. Kyle Tucker is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing to. Pedro Baez will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
1-1. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Throwing to second. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
So chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Bregman has it. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still a Travis Shaw is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. First pitch of the AB now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next up, Chas McCormick flew out last time up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
That misses, 1-2. This is foul right side. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Look.
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Brooks Raley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Ready with the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next to dig in, Kike Hernandez. Singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Just hung in there on that one. 2-2, here it is. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball went inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Xander Bogaerts is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Hernandez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Altuve for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing for Boston. This one remains close. Jason Castro steps in with it. Josh Taylor enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next, here is Joel Booker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it, however. Ryan Presley enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. And now, Rafael Devers is batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. A wave and a miss made him reach.
Yup, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He's going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
0-1, here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So next to bat will be J.D. Martinez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next to hit, Kyle Schwarber. First offering. Fouled away. Devers, base runner at first with one out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and a check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack this out.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Schwarber goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and 7 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
As he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2, the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And that's taken for strike one.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Skied down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, when you're
that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. On the season, Alvarez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. But it's offline. He scores. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Up next to the action.
First pitch of the AB now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2-0 pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Bregman, the runner at second with 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And this will hop over the wall. Phillips Valdez, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Altuve is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Next up for the Stros, Chas McCormick, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Shaw is there, makes the catch, and the side is Kendall Graveman. Ready now is Bobby Dalbec. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And to score, the runner from second.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So stepping in is Kike Hernandez. Base knocked to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's just 2 for 9. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 0-1 offering. Skied into straightaway right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Ryan Stanek, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Here now is Rafael Devers. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The payoff pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more.
Leading off for the Astros, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Matt Barnes comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Big at-bat now, and here is Joe Booker. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Yuli Gurriel. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Verdugo. He's got it. A great running play. And big spot here. And it'll be J.D. Martinez. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Hit out to its second. And this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Matt Barnes earns his third win of the year in relief. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen toda hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuesto en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no hay Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la hecho mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up tu condado. Hit the beach and 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, give my enemies un cale, yeah, boy. DR down in Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Que esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar.
Esto es para el rico, esto es para el pobre. Para el que le falta, para el que le sobre. Para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga. Para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera. Para la iglesia, para el caserío. Para los que son y los que no son de los míos. Y para los tigres que andan en jipeta. Y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's Philo. Try to Uber, pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got two in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself, you getting body on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been nolly with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yo, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do 'em a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Haters been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. Work too hard, but then let it die. Make my own wave, I ain't following the tide. 100 from the jump, they all know I'm bona fide. Plenty of it left to keep the haters occupied. I work too hard, but then let it die. Yeah, I work too hard, but then let it die. I work too hard, but then let it die. Let it die.
I do me and you do you. I say I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise, we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from I'll do me and you do you. You say you're mine, but you're anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from
I know.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today, that smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today, that smile will come one day. Muffins come for free, when you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free, when you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight, and go through your darkness, you'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today, that smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today, that smile will come one day. Keep it, keep your self-control. Keep it, keep your eyes open. Keep it, keep your self-control. I said keep it, keep your eyes open. This is gotta listen. You better hear it. This is gotta listen. You have to listen. That smile will come. That smile will come. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. This life is ups and downs. There is a long journey. There is a long journey.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles. A lifetime of giving up. Oh, you. I'll stop, give me a break. Don't say something about my bad. And first he would tell me I'm his friend. Actually, no thanks, I'm okay. And then he would send me lost my way. I want new friends, but then I want me. And making plans while I'm on TV. Thought it was him, but maybe it's me. I want new friends, they want me. And the 80s song, yeah, how did it go? When they said this is the beginning of the best years, even though false break. One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go